In our last video, I shared that we had a little bit of a surprise coming up with some travel, and the surprise is a new job. Barbie is flying off to Boston in order to begin training for her new job working in cancer research now that she has finished her bachelor's degree, and we have returned to the Triangle with our tiny house. While she was there, she got introduced to what winter looks like in Boston. They got hit with a blizzard and she got some photos of the snow as it was starting to come in. It is significantly different from winters in Raleigh, North Carolina. She was there for about a week and then flew back home, and we got to explore the Natural History Museum in Raleigh. This was a fun afternoon, taking in all of the sights there. And then we hosted a tiny house meetup. We also decided to buy a new tiny house. Here we are looking at a fifth wheel with 3 slide outs. This is going to be much larger and far more luxurious than the camper that we renovated and have been using as our tiny house kind of structure. A little bit of work needed to be done in repairs, so this was a deal, but having just gotten done with the larger camper renovation project that we shared on this channel, this fifth wheel was a much easier project to take on. That is one of the biggest benefits that came from renovating this smaller bumper pull camper. We are no longer afraid to tackle larger construction projects with campers because we were able to take this one apart completely and put it back together, and that makes these smaller projects like repairing the floor in a slide out seem easy. We did move in and have been living in this as our tiny house, so we grabbed a few photos before we sold this to the next person. If you value the time that we put into this at $0, we did make a little bit of money on doing the renovations and selling it. However, if you were to even pay us minimum wage for doing this work, we lost a lot of money. Here we are getting moved into the fifth wheel. We had to lay the mattress out on the floor to get started, and then we hosted an event in Raleigh, and we wrapped up with some repairs.
To keep up with this and other projects, please like and subscribe.